A great photograph is not taken, it's made. It's the artist's vision, skill, and technique that transform a simple snapshot into a visual masterpiece. But what exactly are these skills and techniques? They pivot around two pivotal elements: composition and lighting. Composition, the arrangement of elements within a photo, is the backbone of a great shot. It's the powerful symphony of lines, shapes, and colors dancing together to tell a story. Lighting, on the other hand, is the soul of the photograph. It sets the mood, creates depth, and highlights the subject. It's the photographer's paintbrush, adding texture and detail to the canvas of the shot. These two elements, when combined with an understanding eye and a creative mind, can create photographs that are not only visually appealing, but also emotionally resonating. So, are you ready to transform your photography skills? Let's dive into the world of composition and lighting. Think of composition as the blueprint of a photograph. It's how you arrange or position the elements within your frame. Now let's dive into the rule of thirds. Imagine your frame is divided into 9 equal parts by 2 equally spaced horizontal lines and 2 equally spaced vertical lines. The idea is to place the important elements of your photo along these lines or at the points where they intersect. This technique is a great starting point for beginners as it provides a simple and effective way to create a balanced and interesting shot. Let's compare two photos, one that follows the rule and one that doesn't. Notice how the well-composed photo guides your eyes naturally through the picture, creating a sense of harmony and balance, while the poorly composed one feels somewhat off-kilter, lacking direction and focus. But the rule of thirds is just the tip of the iceberg. There are countless other composition techniques that you can incorporate into your photographic arsenal. Leading lines, for instance, draw the viewer's eye through the image, creating a sense of depth and dimension. They can be anything from a winding road to a row of trees, or even a human gaze. Framing is another nifty trick. By strategically placing objects in the foreground to form a frame around your subject, you can help direct focus and add context. It can be as simple as shooting through a window or a doorway. And let's not forget about symmetry. Symmetrical compositions can be incredibly pleasing to the eye, creating a sense of balance and tranquility. Think reflections in a lake, or a perfectly symmetrical building. As with the rule of thirds, each of these techniques can be effective when used correctly, but can also lead to a lackluster result when misapplied. Remember, rules are meant to be broken. Once you've mastered these techniques, don't hesitate to experiment and create your own style. After all, photography is an art, and your camera is your paintbrush. So go ahead, play around with these rules, bend them, or even shatter them. The sky's the limit when it comes to composition. Lighting in photography is like a painter's brush. It can dramatically change the mood, texture, and tone of your photo. Let's delve into this fascinating world of light and shadows and see how it can transform the way we capture images. At the heart of photography, we have two types of light, natural and artificial. Natural light is the sun, our first and most important light source. It's free, abundant, and varies throughout the day, giving us an array of opportunities for different shots. On the other hand, we have artificial light, like lamps and flashes. This light is consistent, controllable, and can be used at any time, day or night. Both types have their strengths and weaknesses, and understanding these can help us manipulate light to our advantage. Now let's talk about the golden hour. It's a magical time of day just after sunrise or before sunset when the light is soft, warm, and directional. This creates long, gentle shadows and a beautiful diffused glow. It's no wonder photographers love it. Compare this to a photo taken at midday when the sun is directly overhead, casting harsh shadows and strong, contrasty light. The difference is night and day, quite literally. Direction, quality, and color of light also play a crucial role. Light can come from the front, back, or side, each creating a different effect. The quality of light can be hard or soft, impacting the harshness of shadows and highlights. And the color of light can range from warm to cool, affecting the overall mood of your image. Let's consider a few examples. A portrait taken in soft, diffused light can make the subject look flattering and natural. On the contrary, a harsh, direct light can create strong shadows, adding drama and intensity to the scene. Neither is inherently good or bad, but understanding how to use them effectively can make all the difference. Light is a powerful tool. Learn to manipulate it and you'll see your photos come alive. Photography, like any other skill, requires practice. So grab your camera and start shooting. Put the composition and lighting techniques we've discussed to the test. Don't hesitate to experiment. The more you shoot, the more you learn. Share your photos and progress on social media platforms. Engage with others, learn from their work, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Remember, every great photographer was once a beginner. Keep practicing, keep learning, and soon, you'll be creating your own masterpieces.